What's up everyone, Shinobi Bros Official is back and will give the updates about Anime World. In this video, we will discuss about the strongest Doujutsu in Shinobi World. But before that, don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe so that Shinobi Bros will continue to improve in providing info and updates. Let's get right into the video. Doujutsu is one of the rare special abilities possessed by ninja that utilize the eyes, as a result of special abilities passed down through clans and bloodlines, Kekkei Genkai, or special powers that only possessed individually, Kekkei Mora. Examples of clans that endowed with Doujutsu through bloodlines are the Hyuga clan with its Byakugan, and Uchiha clan which endowed with Sharingan. Of the many techniques that exist in Shinobi World, Doujutsu is one of the strongest because some of its powers have a passive effect, and some can be activated manually. This means that shinobi who have Doujutsu will be very superior in battle, because they can use ninjutsu or martial arts, while simultaneously activating their Doujutsu abilities. Doujutsu should only be passed down through genetics. But there are some shinobi who are willing to implant other people's eyes in order to gain Doujutsu abilities, for example, Danzo who stole Shisui's eyes and became the mastermind behind the Uchiha clan massacre. And Shin Uchiha who obsessed with Uchiha clan that he implanted the Sharingan all over his body. In addition, some Doujutsu abilities can also evolve to form new powers, such as Mangekyo Sharingan, the highest level of Sharingan, while others are Rinne Sharingan which is a combination of Rinnegan and Sharingan. In the current era, Doujutsu abilities are becoming very rare, but with abilities that continue to increase from the previous era. There are even some new Doujutsu whose power is still a mystery like Jogan, because until now only Boruto is known to have Jogan. And of the many Doujutsu that exist, here are the 7 strongest Doujutsu that has ever existed in the Shinobi world. 7. Ketsuryugan. Ketsuryugan is one of the strongest Doujutsu that only certain people from Chinoikei clan have. Its characteristics are recognized by a reddish color like the color of blood. While in terms of strength, Ketsuryugan cannot be underestimated, because many people believe its strength can be compared to the 3 great Doujutsu, Byakugan, Sharingan, Rinnegan. While Doujutsu can generally be activated through eye contact between the user and the target, the Ketsuryugan can be activated by making physical contact with the target. After the active condition of Ketsuryugan is met, a member of Chinoikei clan can manipulate blood, or more specifically iron, which allows Chinoikei clan to manipulate not only blood, but also all liquids that have a high iron content. This power is likened to a waterbender, where the user can force blood out of the body, resulting in an explosive reaction in the target's body. In addition to manipulating iron, history also states that this special Kekkei Genkai has the strongest genjutsu, which almost impossible to release once it is affected, other than by the Chinoikei clan itself, or their rival clan, Uchiha clan. 6. Senrigan. This one is a very special Doujutsu, because until now its user is known to only one person, Ada. With Senrigan, Ada can project her own consciousness into a location, to see or hear all events that are happening directly. Basically Senrigan's ability makes Earth seem as if it's being watched by CCTV at all angles, with Ada as the operator. Because of that Ada was able to find out about Ishiki's death, despite the fact that Ada had been confined in a tube. With this kind of clairvoyance ability, Senrigan is called the all-knowing Doujutsu. Although Senrigan does not have offensive abilities such as trapping his opponent in genjutsu or releasing chakra manifestations like Susanoo, Senrigan's all-knowing ability makes Ada the strongest support in Shinobi World today. It's just that Senrigan's ability has a limit, where Ada can only see what happened after she was born. 5. Jogan. Jogan is one of the mysterious Doujutsu possessed by Boruto and is still a big question mark for most people, because no one has ever had this Doujutsu other than Boruto himself. However, Otsutsuki seems to know something about this special Doujutsu, as shown by Urashiki during his fight against Boruto, who couldn't believe that a human child like Boruto possessed a Jogan whose powers he found so troublesome. For now, Boruto himself still can't control Jogan's abilities well. Usually Boruto's Jogan will activate when he focuses his vision on an object or person. On the other hand, Jogan's abilities are believed to be the basis of other Doujutsu abilities, as its strength resembles other Doujutsu but with a more complex version. Like Byakugan where Boruto is able to see the flow of chakra, Sharingan where Boruto can see things like slow motion, and Rinnegan where Boruto can see or detect other dimensions. This will automatically make Boruto a terrifying shinobi, because with Jogan, Boruto not only know the enemy's weaknesses, but also be able to travel dimensions, which may be useful against Otsutsuki. With Jogan, Boruto indirectly has all the basic abilities of other Doujutsu, making him the strongest compared to the others. 4. Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. When an Uchiha who has the Sharingan feels a very large emotional change such as the loss or death of the closest person before their eyes, their Sharingan will transform into a more perfect form, Mangekyo Sharingan. However, excessive use of Mangekyo can cause blindness, and the solution to this is to take the Mangekyo Sharingan of someone else who is still related by blood. In this way, the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan is formed, which use is no longer limited. It is said that Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan is the rarest form of Uchiha's Doujutsu, because until now only 2 people have access, they are Sasuke and Madara. Although in terms of strength Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan is no different from the Mangekyo in general, the difference is its durability. Imagine, the power of the Mangekyo Sharingan alone is very large and recognized as one of the strongest Doujutsu in Shinobi world. If an Uchiha has the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, they can be very strong, because they can activate Mangekyo power continuously without fear of side effects. 3. Tenseigan. Just like Rinnegan, the Tenseigan is one of Doujutsu that has evolved to a more perfect form. If Rinnegan comes from Sharingan, Tenseigan comes from the evolution of Byakugan. Initially Tenseigan was only owned by Hamura, the founder of the Otsutsuki life on the moon, shortly after he and his older brother, Hagoromo, succeeded in sealing Kaguya to the moon. But after Hamura died, there was no successor to Tenseigan, until finally Toneri managed to find a way to awaken the Tenseigan after hundreds of years. By implanting Byakugan of a pure Hyuga lineage, the combination of these 2 clans will create new chakra that transforms the Byakugan into a Tenseigan. When Tenseigan awakens, one can access the power of chakra mode, which characterized by body changes that wrapped in bright green chakra. Tenseigan will also give its user access to the 6 paths, which marked by the appearance of truth-seeking balls that can change shape into lasers, whose power is able to split the moon into 2. It's just that Tenseigan itself is unstable, as a payment for the great power it produces. So to be able to use Tenseigan properly, it takes someone with perfect chakra control. 2. Full Rinnegan. Rinnegan is the first Doujutsu to evolve from Sharingan. Unlike Sasuke, who only has 1 Rinnegan, the first person to awaken the full Rinnegan is Hagoromo Otsutsuki, the first child of Kaguya Otsutsuki who has the Rinne Sharingan. At first an Otsutsuki is only endowed with Byakugan since birth, but unlike in the case of Hagoromo, he was able to awaken Mangekyo Sharingan from Byakugan, and at the same time evolved into the full Rinnegan after forcibly killing his younger brother who was controlled by Kaguya. With the full Rinnegan active, the user can access all the abilities of 6 paths, one of which is Outer Path that can regulate the soul of a person, both living and dead. There are only a few people who have Rinnegan ability, and each user has several different special powers, depending on how much mastery he has and how many Rinnegan he has. For example, Madara can almost access all 6 paths abilities and able to project his own shadow into limbo with his full Rinnegan, while Sasuke is only able to access half the power of 6 paths, and one of them swaps his body position with someone using a Meno Teijikara. 1. Rinne Sharingan. Shortly after consuming the chakra fruit, one will be blessed with one of the strongest Doujutsu possessed by Otsutsuki, Rinne Sharingan. Rinne Sharingan functions as a third eye located right on the forehead, and gives its owner extraordinary powers. Basically Rinne Sharingan is a combination of strength between Sharingan and Rinnegan, resulting in much greater power than the 2 strongest Doujutsu. While Rinnegan's abilities were limited to teleporting to an existing dimension, Rinne Sharingan user could create their own dimensional space, even transporting other people into that dimension in the blink of an eye. Rinne Sharingan's strongest ability is its Genjutsu ability, which is no joke. When the time is right, Rinne Sharingan can trap all shinobi into the world of Genjutsu, in which whatever they wish for will come true, infinite Tsukuyomi. Examples of Rinne Sharingan possessors are Kaguya Otsutsuki, who had trapped humanity into the world of Genjutsu in the past, and Madara Uchiha as a side effect of his 6 paths transformation after becoming the Jinchuriki of 10 Tails. That's all for news updates from Shinobi Bros Official. What do you think about this video? Give your opinion in the comments below. And if you like this video, don't forget to click like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss updates about the anime world. Thanks for watching, see you next time.